Yo, what's good, y'all? Um, so it's a little update, another update. Um, I want to speak on telling your story, right? I think sometimes in our lives we walk around and we think to ourselves like, "Hey, I don't think that many people actually want to care about my story. Why should this person care about my story? Am I really that important?" And I want to say, yeah, you are that important. Important. I think we go as far to be in our minds and our consciousness and unconsciousness and not and think to ourselves like, yo, like my story is not important. Like I went through this when I was 6 or I went through this when I was 10. And the reason why it's so important is because the version that you see today is the reason why you went through all those things. The reason why you want to get through those things, you want to get through here. And I get it. Like, you don't have to share your story. You don't have to. If you don't want to be in the limelight, you don't have to. You know, you can put your demons out there, you don't, right? And I can tell you, for me, um, my story is crazy, right? It's not crazy, but it is, right? So I give you guys a little story time, right? Why Mr. Fuck These Brands is the way he's Mr. Fuck These Brands. When I was a kid, right, I used to, man, this kid was, he had his innocence, y'all. And before he knew it, his innocence was taken away. And in that innocence, it was more so a kid experiencing life from a different viewpoint, right? One day you're this kid that's walking into school and you recognize that school isn't fun anymore. It's not. You just go into school and you go into class and you just do work or you color or you do 1+1. It becomes this place of terrorism. It's like this 8-year-old, 7-year-old kid just going into class, and all of a sudden, he's this African booty scratcher. Yeah, he's the kid with the big nose. He used to call me Big Nose Bob in school, and I get it. My nose is bigger than my head. I feel it. I understood it. And the reason why I say this is because sometimes, even within your story, there's so much power within it, right? And when I didn't know that, like, when I was going through everything that I was going through, and I got bullied all the way up until my sophomore year of high school. And that's why I really speak on that lifestyle and like how I live the way I live. Because for me, I'll be damned if I let another individual tell me about how I'm gonna live my life. I'll be damned about it. And even though I was this kid, like going into class and that shit just being stripped away and just constantly being hammered. Oh, he's not cool. He's not smart. He's not intelligent. Oh, he's in that class. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about his legs. Oh, he's African. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the fact that the tigers scratched up their legs. And it's just this kid that's trying to live life. But every day you go into school dreading the fact that you gotta go back to school and you gotta go through this. And this is why I tell people, like, There's a reason why you go through things and why you are the way you are. The reason why I care about so many people, the reason why I care about putting this video out to you guys is because I know there's somebody that has went through some shit that doesn't know how to express themselves, or who is trying to express themselves and people don't understand why they're expressing themselves in that way, right? It's true, you know, like we have doubts every day. We have to deal with this pain and the things that we go through. But man, I'm saying this shit for real. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, we're not our past. I understand that the past has a huge part of ourselves. But all those decisions, you know, all the things that from our past, you know, we don't have to dwell there. We don't have to be there. But we know that from that pain, from that hurt, from the things that we went through, we are now standing strong in who we are, who we confidently know who we are and who we're becoming, right? And my mindset is always about progression. You know, how can I fulfill what I'm supposed to do as myself and who I'm becoming and who I'm relieving? A lot of times I like, you know, you can be like, oh damn, he's like soft, or he's this, that, and the third. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna be honest. A great man once said, I'll flip the switch just like that. And this is why I say, like, it is hard, because for me, like, I've been trying to balance the whole idea of like being this guy of like, you know, just I care about people and this, that, and the third. And I've been battling it because I know a lot of people take kindness for weakness. And for me, going through bullying and the constant bang, 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 there's this kind of stoicism, I don't even know how you say it, in my mindset about like, but I'm very dangerous. It's not a flex. I don't think it's a flex. But it's in the knowing of who you are as a person. Like, I'm very dangerous. I choose not to be dangerous because I know what that feels like. I know what that is. I've lived in it. I know what it is. I calculated what it is. I studied what it is. So my main point of what I'm trying to get to is that I became Mr.FTB's brand because I wanted to speak up for myself. I wanted to show the world that I'm going to step out today. I'm going to put this shit on, and you ain't gonna say a goddamn. You ain't gonna say shit about it, and you gonna give me compliments. You gonna say that's fire fit. That's the only that like like on some deep down personal shit. That's the reason why I am who I am, and I'm so grateful for it. You feel me? Like, I know I'm not my past, but I'm so grateful that I went through it, that I saw through it, because at the end of the day, can't not one person in this world tell me shit, and I'm gonna listen to them, and they gonna tell me about myself. You got me fucked up. And I think that's the same thing that you're probably going through, and you're trying to understand, like, damn, like, this, that, and the third. But deep down you in yourself, you understand, like, can't nobody tell me shit, because I know who I am. I went through those tough, rough patches. I went through those things that the next individual not going through. Oh, this happened with my parents. Oh, this happened with X, Y, and Z. There's so many things that everybody that's watching right now has gone through. But I'm trying to tell you that, like, at the end of the day, like, that shit builds you into a person that doesn't allow to take shit from nobody. And I know, like, if you still watching this and you kind of understand where I'm coming from, it's just like, fuck. here. It's always been here. Allow ourselves to be here in the present, in the moment, to be like, hey, this me. Y'all see me. Nobody else. You don't see anybody else. You see somebody that's a person. I'm a person. At the end of the day, I'm a human. And as long as I'm alive, I'm always going to be advocating for that shit. And that's why it's like I'm going hard with the videos and what I'm about to start showing you guys and more about my life and just expressing more is because, like, yeah, you guys are getting to know me. So, like, when you see me on the streets, it's like, yeah, I'm giving y'all a lot of information about myself because, yeah, you guys are my family. You guys are connected to me. I do love you guys. You think I'm not even a type of person to be like, bro, get away from me. Like, I'm not even that type of person. And I'm not saying this to say like, yeah, you feel me? Don't be doing crazy. But I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping in the essence of like knowing that I am giving a part of myself to you guys and understanding that when you do come up to me or I'm talking to you, it's like I want to have a genuine conversation. I want to talk to you guys and understand that, like, yeah, that person does feel connected to me. I feel connected to them. I think we all are connected. You feel me? I think everybody should love each other, you know? And I may not be at the moment this person where you guys are probably looking at me like, damn, he talking at that splat. But I'm happy that I'm releasing this so you guys can see that, damn, this dude he was putting stuff out that we wasn't even sure, that we didn't even know that he was putting out. And now we see this whole other side of him we see like this version of ourselves that we don't see through the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Snapchats. You feel me? Like, we see the whole archive of the way I was thinking, the way that it took him, or the things that he had to attack or to initiate the fact that he was improving on his life, he was moving on his life, he was striving for his life. And I'm so grateful for everything. And I know I'm gonna get deeper more into like storytelling and things of that has helped me or that have moved me. And you know, at the end of the day, I will. And we're gonna talk some more. I think there's so much things I want to talk about, and I want to show you guys that within the next coming weeks you're gonna see. It's only about progression. And yeah, that's my tidbit for the day. So make sure and remember, your story is important. Don't ever let somebody else tell you that your story is not important. Don't ever think that you're not important. And be you. There's a reason why you're you. There's a reason why you are good at X, Y, and Z. Be you. So that's my take on it. I'm gonna catch you guys. See you guys later. Love you guys, man. We're out.